This chart compares the hunting success rates of Africa's most prominent predators. While a solitary lion secures a kill roughly 25 to 30% of the time, the African wild dog maintains a success rate between 60 and 90%. This efficiency is the result of millions of years of distinct evolution. While they are members of the canid family, the genus Lycaon diverged from the lineage of wolves and domestic dogs over 2 million years ago, developing a social and physical toolkit found nowhere else in nature. Their anatomy is built for movement rather than wrestling. As Source 2 illustrates, they lack the raw power big cats use to pin struggling prey. Success is instead a product of social intelligence. Pack coordination allows these smaller canids to successfully tackle ungulates multiple times their own body weight. Every hunt begins with a ritualized greeting called a social rally. As the dogs in Source Image 3 mingle, the pack wags tails and touches heads, building the high-energy state required for a collective move. During these rallies, the dogs use audible sneezes as a literal voting system to decide if it is time to move. The decision process follows a weighted quorum. If a dominant alpha initiates the rally, it takes only about 3 sneezes to trigger a departure. If a subordinate dog starts the rally, the rest of the pack requires closer to 10 sneezes to reach a consensus. Once that threshold of sneezes is met, the rally ends and the pack begins the hunt. This voting system functions as a coordination mechanism. It aligns the pack's intent before they ever leave the site, ensuring the group moves with the collective momentum necessary for the pursuit ahead. While cats rely on ambush and short sprints, wild dogs are coursing predators. They chase their target out in the open, using the relentless pace of the pack to exhaust their prey over several kilometers. They are capable of maintaining speeds of 35 miles per hour for long durations, with the ability to sprint at up to 44 miles per hour when the target falters. Sustaining these speeds requires specialized cooling. Their long, slender legs maximize stride efficiency, and their lack of insulating underfur allows metabolic heat to escape the body rapidly during a chase. Their most distinct cooling tools are these massive rounded ears, which serve a critical thermoregulatory function. Highly vascularized and exposed to the air, they act as radiators that bleed off excess heat as the dog runs. Every anatomical trait is optimized for cardiovascular endurance. They don't need to be faster than their prey in a sprint. They only need to have the stamina to keep running when the prey's heart gives out. During the chase, the pack maintains a continuous stream of vocalizations. High-pitched chirps and who calls allow individuals to track each other's positions even when the target is out of sight. They operate like a professional cycling team. As the lead dogs tire, they fall back into the draft, while fresh dogs from the rear of the pack rotate to the front to maintain the pressure. If the prey attempts to zigzag, the flanking dogs cut across the curve of the turn. This geometry allows the pack to intercept the target and prevent it from gaining a lead. The kill is rapid and tactical. Lacking a suffocating neck bite, they disembowel the prey while it's running, causing a near-instant collapse. This speed is a response to kleptoparasitism, the threat of larger predators stealing their meal. Hyenas and lions frequently track the dogs, waiting to move in once the work is done. The pack must consume an entire antelope in minutes. Their brutal efficiency is a survival requirement, ensuring they secure their energy before a larger competitor arrives to claim it. After the violence of the hunt, the pack returns to the den. The hunters immediately transition into caregivers for the young dogs waiting at the burrow in Source 8. Since the pups cannot participate in a miles-long chase, the adults transport the meal back in their stomachs. In Source 9, the adult regurgitates partially digested meat directly to the young. This feeding order is the reverse of most predator hierarchies. The pups are given priority, and the adults will even regurgitate food for injured or elderly pack members who were unable to join the chase. This cooperative structure functions as a biological safety net. By prioritizing the health of the young and the infirm, the pack maintains the numbers and social bonds necessary for long-term stability. The wide-ranging hunting strategy that makes them so successful also makes them uniquely vulnerable. They require massive, uninterrupted territories to support their endurance-based lifestyle. As human infrastructure expands, these ranges are being fragmented. Physical barriers cut off natural dispersal routes and squeeze packs into smaller, isolated pockets of wilderness. When their territory shrinks, they are forced closer to human settlements, where thousands of wire snares intended for bushmeat, like those in source image 11, wait along their hunting paths. Their social bonding also carries a hidden risk. Diseases picked up from domestic dogs, like the one in source image 12, spread rapidly through the pack's constant physical contact, potentially killing an entire family in days. Rising temperatures add a final layer of pressure. As the climate warms, the cool hunting windows at dawn and dusk are shrinking, reducing the time available for adults to find the food needed to provision the den. Fewer than 6,000 African wild dogs remain in the wild. Protecting this species requires more than just stopping poachers. It requires preserving the vast connected landscapes seen in source image 13. Their survival is inextricably tied to the freedom to roam as a pack.